done all the time so they can keep playing well.
But I'm a tough player. They don't call me...
I know they don't call you Go-Go Gregory for nothing, but most teams would rather have a smart and healthy player than a tough player who's laid up or on the bench.
Okay. I'll wear a helmet. But let's practice the cheer.
What about the rest of your equipment?
I'll wear that too. Now can we do the cheer?
What about your tendency to show off?
I promise I'll be as modest as an itsy-bitsy pussycat.
Okay, then, under those conditions, I'm willing to support your team.
Good. Now let's do the cheer together.
Go for the win.
Go for the score. Lion, Lion, the team with the roar.
How was that?
I guess okay. Except next time, let me do the last line as a solo.
Super Smart Short Stories from Your Friend Ben has been brought to you as a public service by the American Chiropractic Association and your family doctor of chiropractic.
And a real smart guy who once flew a kite and made sparks fly. An artist, a scholar, and a wizard with a pen.
Why, that's me! Your friend, Ben! You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Jethro. Who ever heard of a giraffe with poor posture?
Of course not. Giraffes are supposed to stand up straight and keep their nose in the air. Makes them look proud and smell better, too. Get it? Up in the air, smell better.
I just don't feel like it. I've got a headache, and I'm dizzy and nauseous and down in the dumps.
Of course you're down. When your head's not up, you're down. You're a pain in the neck, Jethro. Everybody knows that the neck's the lifeline to your body. It carries the spinal cord and nerves.
Yeah, and important blood vessels, too. When your posture is bad or you have an injury, you can pinch your nerves, and this may cause all kinds of health problems. That's probably why you got a headache.
Easy for you to say. If you had a neck as long as mine, you'd have trouble holding your head high, too. Boo-hoo. I'm just a real washout, a freak.
Now hold it. You're not a freak. Everybody's different, and yet we're alike.
How's that?
Well, you got a head, right?
Right.
And your head's connected to a neck, right?
Right.
And your neck's connected to a body, right?
Right.
So, we're all the same.
Yeah, but I've got a long neck, and I'm taller than most.
So you've got a long neck, and you're taller. Some of us are big. Some of us are small.
Of course, some of us like me are handsomer than others, but, that's life.
You make the most of it. There's no reason for keeping your head low. It throws your spine out of line and body out of balance.
My spine's out of line?
Sure, I could spot that immediately. Get it? Spot? A giraffe has spots? No, never mind. You guys just don't have a sense of humor.
Guess what, Jethro? You've got the same number of vertebrae in your neck as I have. Would you believe that?
Really? What are vertebrae?
Those are the little neck bones that encase the spinal cord. Along with your muscles and ligaments, they hold your head up, and they allow you to move your head in all different directions.
Like this?
You've got it. Now guess how many vertebrae we have in our necks.
Well, let me think.
Better yet, you tell him, Heathcliff.
Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 21.
No, 7.
That's what I said. There's 3 of us here. 3 times 7 is 21. Yeah, fooled you.
So I'm the same as you guys?
Yes, except you've got some bad postural habits.
Bad posture, and that ain't good.
You've got to learn to keep your head up.
Like this?
Yeah, like that.
You look better already.
I do?
And you're gonna feel better, too.
I ain't gonna feel better if I keep bumping my head on the top of the door jamb every time I stand up straight.
Then you'd better keep your eyes open and duck. That's a good way to avoid accidents and injuries.
Who ever heard of a ducking giraffe?
Of course, everybody should also have a spinal examination on a regular basis, just to play it safe. You can visit a doctor of chiropractic for that.
Even if I don't bump my head?
Even if you don't bump your head, just to make sure you're growing right.
Well, golly, this is all news to me. I'm so thrilled with what I've learned, I feel like telling the world. Maybe I'll do that with the song.
Don't bother.
Better yet, let's all do it together. Hit it, boys!
Don't get in awkward positions. Don't sleep with your head up too high. Do your work under eye-level conditions.
Bum bum ba bum 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 bum.
And keep your spine in line.
Super Smart Short Stories from Your Friend Ben has been brought to you as a public service by the American Chiropractic Association and your family doctor of chiropractic.
Who's a wise old inventor and a real smart guy who once flew a kite and made sparks fly? An artist, a scholar, and a wizard with a pen.
Why, that's me! Your friend Ben! This is the story about the strong man who had a secret.
Step right up here, folks. You'll see the strongest man in the world. He can lift anything and anybody.
Can he lift a box?
He can lift not only a box, but a big box.
Can he lift a piano?
He can lift not only a piano, but a grand piano.
Can he lift an elephant?
He can lift not only an elephant, but better yet, a ferocious African lion, because he is the strongest and most fearless man in the world.
You mean he lifts all those things and never hurts his back?
That's right, and for the price of just one ticket, you can step right in here and see how it is done. Learn the lifting secret of the ages, but hurry, the show is about to begin. He's the strongest man on earth, and he fears no object, not even this ferocious lion. Now you will know the rules of lifting, which have saved his back and his health.
Wow, he looks strong. And determined, too.
Notice that first he uses his eyes. Yes, he sizes up the object and decides how to get a good grip on it. Notice how he looks around and picks up any hazards on the floor that might make him trip or fall, like toys. You shouldn't leave toys laying around. They're dangerous. And notice he guards against slipping. He always wears hard shoes with rubber soles, never sneakers. Second, he plants his feet solidly about a foot apart and close to the object to be lifted. That way he has good balance. Now he squats down, keeping his spine straight. Notice his position.
Golly.
Then he lifts with the big muscles of his legs, thighs, arms, and shoulders, not his back. Notice how he moves. 1, 2. Then when he sets the load down, he does it the same way, with rhythm. 1, 2.
Wow.
That's it. The secret of the ages.
Wait a minute, mister. He only lifted a lion. What about lifting a piano or an elephant? Yeah, you're supposed to give us that secret, too.
Aha! I knew someone would ask that. The secret is don't. Unless you've got the right tools and lots of help. If you don't want to suffer a back injury and end up seeing a doctor of chiropractic for help, don't lift more than you can handle, no matter how strong you are. Get it?
What a jip. Is this what we paid 50 cents admission for?
We want our money back.
My dear children, Are you questioning the integrity of this phenomenal display of strength? You have seen the strongest man in the world, and you have learned a secret that is worth its weight in gold, because the most precious thing you have in life is your health.
Super Smart Short Stories from your friend Ben has been brought to you as a public service by the American Chiropractic Association.